Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, took some days off without doing any work. I want to start before we get into anything else. There's a couple really important updates. In the effort to minimize the amount of times you have to come out of your house, the district is changing. Oh, here comes Rudy. The district is changing the days that they're going to do food distribution. So instead of giving out meals every day this school week, they're only going to give out food on Mondays and Thursdays. Now this starts today, so it's important to pay attention to this. They're only going to give out food on Mondays and Thursdays, but on those days they are going to give you food for about 3 days so that you have enough for the entire week, but it just minimizes the amount of times you have to leave your house. I'm going to post a menu on Dojo. The food services were nice enough to give us a menu of what will be in those pickup bags when you go. So I'm going to post that on Dojo. Second important update. You should have gotten an either email or phone call from Dr. Gilson that has all this information in it as well. But obviously we're in our second week and the packet that you currently have is only for weeks 1 and 2. So the way that you pick up your second packet for weeks 3 and 4 is you have to go to the school. So you're going to go to West Avenue. And you're going to be able to pick those packets up either this Friday or next Monday. Those are the 2 days that you could go in. This Friday or next Monday. You can go in from 9 o'clock to 11:30 in the morning or from 2 to 3:30 in the afternoon. So again, that's Friday and next Monday. And you could pop in from 9 to 11:30 or 2 to 3:30. And obviously you're just going to pick up your packet. You're not staying or anything like that, but those are the available times. So those are the two main important updates. The change in the food distribution and then for how you can get your second packet. You should be about halfway through that first packet because week 1 is done. So you should be halfway through that choice board. You should be halfway through with the math papers, the fluency papers, and don't forget that Miss Nitka gave you that extra math packet that you can work on as well. You should have at least 2 of the 4 science lessons done from Achieve, and you should have at least 1 of the 2 social studies lessons done as well. Those are the 2 main important updates. Epic. I am able to give you free access to read your books on Epic and anything you want to do on there, but I need your parents' email. So if you would like to have access to Epic, have your parent message me their email on Dojo, or they can email it to me, and then I'll get you added on there. I'm going to be doing these videos. I decided to come up with a schedule. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there will be a new video. Monday and Wednesday videos will be some sort of lesson. I'm going to start incorporating on this day in history and national days at the beginning of each one of our videos. So like it may be National Dog Day or National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. And then give you a little clip of what happened on this day in history. And then we'll do a little science thing as well. So those videos will be Monday and Wednesday. On Friday, I decided we'll just do a fun video. So give me some ideas of what you would like to see for a fun video for Friday. We could do something with music. We could do question and answer if you want to send me questions, and it could be fun questions. It doesn't have to be school questions. Any ideas that you have, it could be a live video where we can interact with each other. We can do virtual bake cookies together. Any ideas that you have of what you think would be a fun video that we could do on Fridays together, just let me know what your ideas are. Comment below. All right, so you guys we're going to hop right into our second part of our States of Matter lesson. So last week we talked about how matter is anything that takes up space. There are 3 forms of matter: the solid, the liquid, and the gas. And I challenged you guys to give me some examples, and you guys came up with a lot of great examples. For solid, you came up with brick, pineapple, block, Rudy, and Xbox. Those are all examples of solids because they have definite shape, and they can't change. Some examples you get for liquid were juice, milk, water, glue, and liquid nitrogen. Those are all great examples because they flow, they have movement. And then for gas, we came up with helium, smoke, air, vapor, and carbon dioxide. You guys gave a lot of really great examples, and you show that you know exactly what those different states of matter are and what they mean. All right, so today we're getting in our second part. Let's see if I can get this up here. So, states of matter we know are solid, liquid, gas. Well, changes can happen to different states of matter. There are physical changes and there are chemical changes. A physical change is when no new substance is being formed. And a chemical change is when a new substance is being formed. So, for example, if I had, which I do, last night I baked some cookies. Now, I wish I could share them with you, but I don't think I can get it to you through the screen. So last night I baked some cookies. So this is obviously a cookie, right? We would consider this oh, Rudy heard cookie, here he comes. We would consider this a solid, right? Because it has definite shape, it doesn't flow, it doesn't move in, it's definitely not a gas. So a physical change to this cookie would be if I just broke it in half, right? It's a physical change, I changed it, right? I changed the substance, but it's still a cookie. It hasn't changed into something else. It hasn't made a chemical change to a new substance. It's still just a cookie. A delicious cookie. But now, if we want an example of a chemical change, that cookie's good. We know that some of the ingredients that would go into a cookie are butter, egg, and I have sugar. Those are all ingredients that we know would go into a cookie. So to make a cookie, I would add them all together. I'm not actually going to do it. So a cookie is made of egg, is made of butter, sugar, flour, all of those things. They all are their own type of matter, and they all go into this cookie. They get mixed together, they get put in the oven and baked. And when they come out, they're a cookie. This is a new substance, because when it started we had butter, we had egg, and we had sugar. After it baked, it turned into a cookie. It turned into a new substance. So all of these ingredients together created a chemical change. They underwent a chemical change to create a cookie. They created a new substance. So I'll show you the chart of some other examples of physical and chemical. Because remember, physical change, nothing new is being formed. Just like I said with the cookie. If I rip the cookie in half, it's still a cookie. It didn't change into anything new. Last week we looked at the ice and the ice melting. It's still water. No new substance was being made here. Water, water. Here it's just frozen, here it's melted. A pencil. If I was to take a pencil and snap it in half, it's still a pencil, right? It underwent a change, but it's still a pencil. It's not making anything new. This paper, if I rip it in half, it's still paper. It underwent a change, but it's still paper. Now if we look at the chemical changes, when you burn logs, right? So say you're having a fire. You burn those logs, they turn into ash. That ash is a new substance. Baking a cake, we just talked about, similar to baking a cookie, right? You use all those ingredients. You use oil and egg and maybe butter and flour and sugar. And all of those different ingredients together make a cake. They make a new substance that was not there before. So my challenge to you today is I want you to comment below and just give me one example of a physical change to any type of matter, and then give me one example of a chemical change. So remember, a physical change could be slicing up a pineapple, right? A chemical change, remember, has to be something that's creating a new substance, is making something new. So you could even Google, maybe research a little bit, what are some examples of physical changes? that you can post as examples. So the physical change is going to be easy for you. The chemical change is going to be a little more difficult. So give me one example of each, post them in the comments below. Don't forget to give me some examples of fun videos that you would like us to do for Friday. And then I'll see you again on Wednesday, and we're going to start a totally new science topic that is going to be out of this world. That's your clue. All right, I'll talk to you Wednesday.